Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Monkey Island. Tales of Monkey Island, Chapter 3. Let's continue. So, it's a real callback to one of the probably most memorable but also worst puzzles in the second game, where you have to steal a monocular from a pirate, a map maker pirate, and then this time I'm going to swap it out and
these lenses are about the same size.
make his
Binocular now has a red lens. He'll see the manatee through rose-tinted glasses, or uncover loads of secret messages.
And so when you use this with this, he will see it as orange and drink the yellow bile. And that's what we needed him to do, so he makes some funny eye faces so we can beat the pirate down below in a funny face contest.
Your monocular, boss.
Thank heavens! I was going mad without them. No harm done to them?
The lens was cracked when I found it, so I replaced it.
How resourceful of you, crewman! Taking after old Coronado, I see.
This chapter in particular has not moved us to many places or done many things, and I feel like it's going to be short on top of that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 20 minutes we are just done with Chapter 3. Or maybe it takes us to a completely different area.
Thank you for avoiding the corrosive yellow ichor.
Check out those eyes.
Oh, even the orange has gone foul. Never again. It's Eustachian runoff or seawater for me from here on.
Yeah, drinking seawater's not gonna be good. And we have the empty mug if we need it for any reason. I don't think we will, but we're good. What'd be funny is if I gave her an empty mug, would it say something funny?
A good mug has many uses. This isn't one of them.
Mug, a Santino.
A good mug has many uses. This isn't one of them.
And this. I don't think I'm gonna convince Moose here.
Yeah,
Is that his
bruh.
name?
Glad to see you're indulging.
Yeah, Moose. I don't think we're gonna trick him into drinking the yellow stuff, so like, I don't think that's necessary. There's probably a grub somewhere around here we can grab, just in case.
Gotcha.
Interesting, they animated two different ways in which he picks up grubs from that spot. Alright, let's do this
Ahoy there.
this
Now
face
what?
off. It's now just a process of elimination. We've got them all.
Let's go another round.
Haven't had enough yet, dollface? Ready? I'll go first.
Here comes the stinky, fish-eyed Gomer.
Stinky
I've seen a
fish-eyed
tougher face on a
Gomer.
newborn. Check this one out.
So, this is out, and this is out. So we can just start with the hooded, lazy, and we want to keep bug-eyed out. And then we'll go with geezer. That gets rid of these two. So the top two rows on each of these and the bottom row on this are now eliminated.
He's got the hooded, lazy-eyed geezer. We're through the first round.
Nice. But can you top this?
And he won't do bug-eyed.
It's the nasty, cross-eyed monkey.
Did you do a face yet? I just see general disfigurement. Now check this out.
So it has to be bug-eyed, and it's tweaking and it's meanie. And I'm pretty sure that's it. And then there are no more options, so this is gonna, I guess, have to win.
It's the bugged out, tweaking meanie.
Well, I'll be. I've given you all the faces that I know.
Unbelievable. Threepwood has beaten the High Prince of the Puss.
Bravo.
Now who's the ombudsman of unoriginality?
Unoriginal? Me? If you say so, short stack.
I beat you. Now I demand your vote.
Is that so? Oh, I almost forgot.
Forgot what?
I've had this old thing laying around.
Blowholes to Betsy. Could it be?
Holy buckets!
It's the bug eye. Rarely seen, bros and bras. If the challenger can't top that, this competition is over.
Are you suggesting that I pull out both of my eyes?
Whoa, extreme.
He clearly broke the rules.
Which rule is that?
Well, there ought to be a rule concerning the use of the freaky eye. I put up a fight. Can't you just give me your vote?
I stated my terms.
Let's see. Your vote or your dead man. Would you train it for a fine leather jacket? Let's just keep that gag going. Why not?
How about your vote for a fine leather jacket?
Oh, you know, I've been in the market, but no.
I had no chance the entire time, huh?
Took you long enough to figure out.
Your vote, or you're a dead man?
Resorting to petty threats? Good luck.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm sick of your runaround. I'm sick of your silly faces, and I'm sick of...
Whoa, maybe you're just sick, brah.
No, I'm gonna use the pox.
You yelly-bellied deserter! I've crushed the souls of men 10 times as tough as you, and forgotten them by lunch! You'll do as I say, or rue the name Threepwood for the rest of your very short life!
Whoa.
It's the ferocious, green demon face? Threepwood wins with the nastiest mug this side of the hypothalamus.
Huh?
Fine, he wins. My vote is yours, but I've got my eye on you.
Nice.
And then the snaps. I don't know why they snap. Pirates don't snap.
It's a ship named the Howler Monkey.
We're still kind of in this weird position though where like I have no clue why this, how to get Santino to...
Whoa, what are you doing, bro?
I saw a spider. I was lopping Santino's half. I saw a spider. I was gonna give him a quick shave. Let's say quick shave.
I was gonna give Santino a quick shave.
I don't think so. He's pretty particular about his hair. The ladies can't get enough of it.
Right.
So I've stupidly stumbled into the solution, I guess. If I chop his head off,
Whoa,
I
what are you
can
doing,
explain it with the manual. That's now a torture manual. So we go, I'm gonna cut his head off.
I'm lopping off his head. No big deal.
bro? You're wild, dude. But easy with the swordplay. Santino's the only person who knows any first aid.
Let's see. So if we give this to Moose,
I should be picky about who gets this.
Whoa, what are you doing, bro?
Let's see. This is clearly the right thing, but I don't have the right
I
response.
saw a spider on Santino here.
Don't harm a creature of the manatee, bro. Santino doesn't mind. He loves bugs.
Come here often? Catch you later. Don't work too hard.
Let's go talk to Morgan Le Fay.
Hey Mo.
What is it?
Nothing new to say
Okay,
to her.
I'll be back later.
Take your time.
Like, I don't even have a clue here
Noogie, my
what this
man.
last part is. So I guess maybe I should
Bye,
just
Noogie.
Bye.
maybe just call a vote and see what happens.
I should be picky about who gets this.
I guess maybe we'll do that and just see. The game's gotten a little too
Hi
difficult,
there.
and the puzzles
Now
are a little
what?
too close to each other, so it's hard to know exactly what items might interact with other things.
Thanks for the vote.
You're not welcome.
All right, call a vote. I feel good about my chances.
So I have two.
Gentlemen,
Out of four.
Goldilocks here would like to join the Brotherhood.
Sweet.
So maybe
Voting
we'll
time.
get a
My
tie
favorite.
and see what happens then.
Brother Noogie, concerning the initiation of one Guybrush Threepwood, what say you?
Yes. I vote yes. I think he'll help raise morale.
Doubtful. Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta vote with my boy Santino on this one.
An obvious no.
What? This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
I vote no.
Hey, you said if I beat you in a pirate face-off, I'd be in like Flynn.
Yeah, man. I think you gotta keep your end of the bargain on this one.
Oh, all right. But only to maintain the integrity of the Brotherhood.
Bureaucratic ethics win again.
Ah, I'm sorry. Initiation can only be confirmed by a unanimous vote.
What about a simple majority and a high five?
I don't think so.
And that triggered something, but not really what I needed it to
My
trigger.
power will not be restrained by this flimsy box.
I don't think a drink will help here.
Maybe I'm supposed to use the hook on the treasure chest. Oh, yes I am.
All unlocked. My hook is pretty handy. But sometimes I miss the old opposable digits.
Sacre bleu. The molecules are synthesizing. The formula is actualizing. Science! I have science here! La mort est tuée.
And again, the game just kind of cuts to a cutscene for no real reason. Who is this guy and how is he gonna play a role?
Woe upon thee, foolish mortal. You have unleashed certain doom upon all your feeble fleshy kind. For the
Murray?
wrath of Murray shall be very funny.
Hi, Murray.
Threepwood, I suppose I should have expected this.
This is the guy from the first
Long time
game.
no see. How'd you get trapped in here?
I'm not trapped.
Okay, what were you doing before you chose to hang out in a treasure chest inside of a manatee?
Well, my legions of undead marines had brought an armada of Spanish clippers to their knees when a mighty tempest tossed our ship.
I don't remember hearing about any battle with the Spanish Armada.
Ha! As if we would allow a soul to live to tell the tale.
Would you like some help?
Help! Ha! Help! I will end you!
Okay then. Well, it was nice talking to you, Murray.
Maybe a little.
Come again?
Perhaps a lift.
Oh, you'd like help. Let's go, pal.
Ah! It's dark in here. And why does it smell like rotten marmalade?
Okay, so now seeing that that's Murray, we know exactly what we're gonna do. The solution becomes so blatantly obvious that it's easy enough to do. We just gotta figure out how to switch the head with Santino's.
Well, it's not a clip-on.
So we've gotta cut off his head.
Whoa, what are you doing, bro?
I'm lopping off his head. No big deal.
You're wild, dude. But easy with the sword play. Santino's the only person who knows any first aid.
Is there some kind of poison or something? Like this?
It's lonely in here.
Nah.
This?
I should be picky about who gets this.
Let's talk to
Hi.
Moose.
Sup?
I propose a toast. It's a special occasion.
Righteous. What's the occasion?
Let's see. Fruit Tuesday.
Fruit Tuesday.
Woohoo!
So maybe while he's drinking, we can quickly chop off his head and switch it around. Well, we chopped off his head while he wasn't looking. Maybe we can just switch it around without even
Hey, Moose.
anybody caring.
Did you know it's Hug and Otter Day?
No way! That deserves a drink!
This puzzle's just a little too complicated. It required one very specific thing, and
Threepwood, you have made the greatest mistake of your life. In my new corporeal form, I will scorch these lands to the ground, only to rebuild them in my nefarious almighty image.
So, you like your new setup?
I do.
Santino, bro, you wanna spot me on this one?
Men pledge their allegiance to me. Our brotherhood is a bond forged in the flames of hell.
Gnarly.
Perhaps I will revel in this union of brothers for a moment.
Before burning the world?
Terror will come to this manatee, rest assured.
so now let's just talk to him and make sure he votes for us.
Hey there, Santino.
Aloha.
Let's do ARG anyways.
Arr! Your contorted cast couldn't scare a schoolgirl. In my day, I could turn a man to stone with a smirk. I can make blood boil with a scowl.
So,
and all
the
I
first
need is a
game-
reason. And lips.
He didn't particularly sound like this, or if he did sound like this, it's been so long since I played Monkey Island 1 that I didn't recognize the voice. I think that'd be true for most people who are playing this game. The series is so far apart.
You actually like these guys?
Like? I like no one, but I love the Brotherhood. What I have here is a group of men I can mold in my own image. Their fates are tied to mine, and my fate leads to the highest throne of hell.
So Brotherhood actually suits you?
Plus, Bug-Eye is working on a creed. I love creeds.
How's the body treating you?
Remarkably well.
I suppose I
It's
want to
only a
see
matter of
all
time
the
before I gain control of my
all
limbs.
the options of dialogue.
And we're in for it.
I shall rewrite your definition of misery.
There isn't
Literally
that
now,
much
too?
in this game.
Not completely.
Yeah, when you compare this to like The Walking Dead, where there was probably 3 out of every 4 options were just not something you would hear at all, or it would at least feel that way. This game is quite generous with its old style point and click dialogue. where you can just exhaust everything and hear every line of dialogue that's recorded. And that, to me, is more preferable because it's highly unlikely I'd ever go back and replay any Telltale game. And even if I did replay it, I'd probably play it at least similarly to the first way I played it. And I'd still not hear any new dialogue.
Think I can get your vote into the Brotherhood?
We are very selective of our members.
I just scammed your way in 15 seconds ago. How about a nod for the effort?
Okay, sure thing, Threepwood.
Threepwood.
Talk to you later, Murray.
Take care, Windbag.
So now I've got the full vote, which this should help me at least know what a cochlea is. And
Boy there.
we
Now
can move
what?
on to the next step.
All right, call a vote. I feel good about my chances.
Very well. Gentlemen,
And see, we may
Goldilocks
finish
here
this
would like to
act
join the
and then
Brotherhood.
end up in a completely
Sweet.
different area
Voting time.
for the
My
last
favorite.
act. And the last act might be a shorter puzzle section.
Brother Noogie, your vote is still yes?
Uh-huh.
Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta go with my boy Santino on this one.
Well, Threepwood has recently done me an extraordinary favor.
Your vote, then?
Of course, my vote is no, never. I would never allow him to revel in the joy of being a brother.
What? I got you a body.
Making my betrayal all the more evil. I am the king of torment. I shall torture your soul for eternity.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
2 nays, then. I vote yes, as much as it pains me.
Good man.
Initiation denied. Looks like somebody hasn't been making enough friends.
I was hoping my natural allure would push me over the top.
And so they did that specifically just so I had to do this other part that makes more sense now. If I convince Murray that making me a brotherhood involves torturing me, he'll say yes.
Murray, I mean Santino, do you want to have a look at this new member's manual to the Brotherhood? You might find it pretty interesting.
Reading is for the feeble.
Oh, I just thought these initiation rituals might strike your fancy. The first step in drawing and quartering your victim is...
Wait, what was that?
Just going over some of what I can look forward to when I'm voted into the Brotherhood.
Let me see that. Why, that's positively malevolent. Look at all the blood.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Wait a minute. Let me see the cover. Ha! It's the genuine article.
Too bad I can't have your vote.
Aha! You should be careful what you ask for. Consider my vote yours, and your demise imminent.
There we go. Let's see, do we even have any other items of importance? Not really. Yep. I wouldn't even really be crazy surprised if this ends the
Boy
entire
there.
chapter.
Now what?
Let's see, try this again.
All right, call a vote. I feel
It's a little
good
too
about my
repetitive. We've
Very
done
well. Gentlemen,
a couple different
Goldilocks here
things
would like to join the
multiple
Brotherhood.
times, and the game
Sweet.
was clearly
Voting time.
designed
My favorite.
to make you fail multiple times before you can succeed. And
Brother
that's not
Noogie,
super
your
fun.
vote is still yes?
Uh-huh.
Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta go with my boy Santino on this one.
Yes! Roll out the red carpet and let it run with the blood of Threepwood's torment. Ready to rack. Oil up the thumb screws.
Man, you're something else, Santino. I say, yeah, my boy's got an eye for character.
Fine. I vote yes, as much as it pains me.
Good man.
You have a unanimous vote and a formal invitation to join the democratically united Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior.
Ridiculous
I accept.
stance.
Do I get a sash? Or a button?
No.
You can see the
Welcome,
pox has
brother.
all just
Welcome.
immediately
Burn in
appeared
flame.
even more
You guys should really have
on
buttons.
him.
I think they'd be a hit.
What you do receive is the honor of one of the Brotherhood's greatest responsibilities.
As the most junior member, you'll be the caretaker of the cochlea. It's the key to our permanent vacay.
You're just giving it to me?
Guard it with your life, brother.
That was too easy. Far too easy. So, let's talk to Morgan Le Fay just to make sure.
Morgan,
There's
I got the
nothing to
cochlea.
say.
Then go replace it in the ear canal so we can get out of here. I'd like to get you back to Flotsam while I'm young enough to spend the bounty.
So she's back to
One cochlea
trying to
procured.
Uh-huh.
We'll be out of here in 2 shakes of a pirate's booty.
kidnap me. She wants to kidnap me and get the money again.
Sir, if I may have a word.
And of course they're gonna add something.
How you doing, Winslow? Can I get you anything? Mogobile?
I'm well, thank you. I wanted to inform you, as I was crawling back under the covers, I came across something unsettling.
Not another outbreak of Polynesian bed mites.
No. And I've seen my fair share of disturbing things between the sheets, sir.
Ahem. What was it, Winslow?
I believe a threat, sir. I left it over on the gangplank. It came with a note. Something about this being what happens to those who try to interfere with the Brotherhood.
Seabiscuit! I love these things. And a seahorse head!
Well, that's kind of weird. But I mean,
Winslow,
it doesn't really
how you
change
feeling?
anything.
I don't need your sympathy, Threepwood. I'll string you up the mizzenmast and let the gulls pick the flesh off the bone.
So, not great.
He's getting worse and worse. And I guess we're just gonna kind of cram it in there.
Here you go, pal. Whoa! I think we're back on course. I think I fixed your manatee problem.
How about that? I felt the beast rumble and checked my compass. It says that we're right on course.
Ancient manatee mating grounds? Here we come!
How did you fix his sense of direction?
Funny you should ask. I ran into your old crew.
My
and-
crew?
Yeah, and they had the cochlea the entire time. I just pretended I wanted to join their stupid club and...
My crew?
Yeah, your crew. Alive this entire time. Who would have thunk?
You betrayed us!
Yeah, I totally sold you out, you guys. I did nothing of the sort. Yep. Let's just admit it.
Yeah, I did kind of sell you guys out.
We trusted you!
Unbelievable, man.
Look, guys, I can explain.
There's no need.
Ah, Bug-Eye, the unlikely voice of reason.
Breaking the trust of the Brotherhood has only one consequence.
100 demerits, an embarrassing facial tattoo. Wow, you see that glitch? It's just totally glitching out. Where's your quality testing, game? A double fine. Interesting. This is interesting because Double Fine, the company, did not work on this game at all. This is a Telltale game. And Double Fine did not work on the remasters of Monkey Island 1 or 2 until after this point. So that's kind of strange.
A double fine?
What?
You know, like some doubloons, but double the regular amount.
But how do we determine the standard fine?
I'm not sure. I suppose that's up to your discretion.
Wouldn't it be less confusing to just settle on a larger upfront...
That's enough! The only punishment is death. Kill him.
Heyo!
Well, the good news is Morgan Le Fay will probably keep me alive.
Morgan, doll, it's killing time.
Excuse me?
A trio of bloodthirsty mutineers are gonna pop out of that hole in 3, 2,
What did I say earlier about running to me for help?
1.
Is this gonna be a cutscene or?
Faster, minions! Kill! Kill!
Let's see.
Turn and fight.
I could use a hand.
Ha! He wants help from a girl.
Are you still whining over that little scratch I gave you back on the narwhal?
Make him suffer!
It's go time, Morgan.
I can't just be told when to fight. I'm not some junkyard dog.
Yeah, man. Treat a woman with respect, would you?
I'm gonna what?
The mutineers were calling you a pansy earlier.
No, we weren't. He said you were a wilting flower.
That sounds like Guybrush Threepwood.
So now I'm gonna have
him,
to say
smack
I'm
him.
sorry.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Sorry about what?
About assuming you were incapable of handling the situation. You are capable. Now, please show these mutineers your capabilities.
And?
And you're a mighty bounty hunter.
That's sweet. But aren't you forgetting something?
I was going to sew you a sash.
Your sword, a snack, lucky.
Kill the betrayer!
Let's just go with everything.
A snack. You should never enter a battle outnumbered on an empty stomach.
No.
Of course. You need my lucky ankle warmers. Can't run a man through with cold ankles. That's what my pa always said.
No, my ankles are fine. What I need is...
Huh. What? Oh! Weapon privileges restored.
Thank you.
And then they don't animate it.
Mutineers of the crew of Coronado de Cava. I would like to establish, for the record, that the 4 of you were just manhandled by a woman. So in essence, you've been woman-handled. Which I imagine was not near as pleasant as it sounds.
Go dangle your yardum, you traitor!
Nice work, Morgan.
Thanks, Captain. I mean, thanks, Honey Bunch.
Now, Coronado, how do we get out of here?
I'm 14 steps ahead of you, mijo. Here, this should do the trick. That's a unique formula of Panamanian prune juice, East Indian espresso beans, and booty breakfast bran flakes. A few drops administered to the creature's digestive system should be our one-way ticket topside.
Got it. A few drops in the biggest bile pool I can find.
And is it gonna have us actually do that? Or is it just gonna assume? I guess we're gonna assume.
Done and done.
I'm not sure if there's any more game here for this episode, or if that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it.
Hold on to your pantalones!
I can't imagine doing anything more inside the manatee. But there could be a whole island we land on outside.
Yuck!
That could have been worse.
Really?
Just a quick trip up the blowhole.
And there's
Manatees
2
don't have
ships.
blowholes.
What? Then... Oh, yeah. Yuck.
Hey, about down there.
I was a bit of a monkey's ass.
No, well, yes, but I was going to say that your style's not so bad.
Nothing if not stylish.
Anyway, I work alone. But you and I made a decent team.
Hey, lovebirds, quit flapping your gums and get up here! My treasure sits mere fathoms away! And my ship! The Howler Monkey! I thought I'd never see you again! I've dropped anchor down to the mating grounds and the cavern of La Esponja Grande. Now, if only my lawyer crew was worth a piece of 8. Star crew member even had the temerity to expire.
What's the problem?
Reference to
Santino
Pieces
was
of
not
8,
only
which
a
we haven't even
world-class
done with
horseman,
this.
bullfighter and pastry chef. He was also, most importantly, an unrivaled skin diver. There is no other man who can survive the swim down to the meeting grounds.
Guybrush can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Is that so?
There's a manatee in the back. It's a skill I developed in college. Keen, eh? Yep, I have a freakish toe strength.
Yeah, it's a skill I developed in college.
Well then, what are you waiting for, bucko? The sponge, and make it a snappy!
And so, either this is going to be another cutscene, or this is going to be a slight puzzle. And we're in a weird position where we're already 5 minutes over. So, I think we'll end it here and maybe just have a really, really short episode next time.
Well, that stuff in my pockets really weighs me down.
Yeah, the game's saving, so we can take that as indicated that there's probably at least a few more minutes of gameplay. And if we're on the 5th save, that means we've been playing for a couple hours, and that's a little surprising too. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.